back, you twisted, the girls are whoa, you broke, kid ain't yours, and everybody knows your old man say you stupid. You be like, so,
all right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First carry here for Ashton Jeanty. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Throwing off the play fake. Man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Look at that power, deep left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. We're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And deep here for the end zone. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Now the Raiders readying for the punt. And they'll turn the former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And this one's out of the side of the end zone. Was trying to get that precise aim, but he was off the mark. It's going to be a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Right to the air is Herbert. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Offense in a hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. That's him on the quick hitter. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Lion. OP. Hey, ram.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive. You've got to find a way to execute.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Offensive line fast.
And the Chargers.
It's Herbert once more. That's complete to Johnston, outright. And the hitter on shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go, on with the 44. Mitchell off the pistol give. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
He'll expect more from himself in those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Herbert from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 9 yards.
Third and long for him here. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, they've got a first down here. They got the interference call on third down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
Mitchell up the middle. Second down run gets him 5. Now they've got third down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Herbert here, third and long. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's another.
Here's Herbert, first and 10. Hits his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain. There on the tackle, the rookie out of Auburn.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Herbert, quick out wide, complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive.
Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He gets this to Michael Mayer. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Handoff on second and short. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
It's taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The Chargers have an early lead. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking down a 3rd and 3. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Shotgun give here to Genty. Found some good space on that run, Brock. It's a gain of 8 into enemy territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Now looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. This one falls incomplete.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here he is on third and short. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Chargers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed. It really becomes an advantage defense as they take it away. Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Short pass brought in, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, it's going to make you pay.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. On the quick slant, it's Johnston. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Escapes the pocket. And over the middle, it's Johnston. And he's tackled for the first down yardage.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Crowd right. Home troops. Hey, Catholic. Hey, go Lion.
Herbert on first down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. Shaking off the pick quickly. Who's going to throw? And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose. Here, it's going to bring up third down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Well, we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Back to throw now, third down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Chargers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
This is such a back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, well, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
And pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
And the Chargers first down.
From the red zone on first. Buying some time right. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
He will not score, but that down to set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Mitchell. No gain for them, and now it'll be second and goal. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. Another chance at 6. It's second and goal. Sign quarterback on here. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers grow their lead just before halftime. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, because it really gives you an extra hat, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
79 Bronco, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, Mustang 19. Go!
Back to work after throwing the pick. Complete inside the 35-yard line. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders make it a one-score game before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
This kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Darius Davis to return it. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Throwing on first is Herbert. Throwing the out route complete. They're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Gain of 15 there. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
Herbert back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't get it to Oronde Gadsden the second. And now it's second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Connecting on the slant. And this one does not go far. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On third down, Herbert. Completed here to Johnston. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10, Herbert. He has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they could try for some points going into the break. Cameron Dicker out for the Chargers now to attempt this field goal. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. Dicker connects there. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. So that's the halfway point of this this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They got 21 yards on the play. That's going to be good for an LA first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Headed out right. To the right, pulled in by McConkey. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First down, Chargers.
This is Mitchell. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
These are kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Again, this is Mitchell. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
You know, when we watch the Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
Dicker connects there. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Panther 60, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
First play is going to be again to Genty. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game.
Oh, brother, it's another interception! And the Chargers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Man in motion here. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Brought in close to the 8. He's taken down as they very quickly, get into first and goal.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Chargers first down. First and goal, Los Angeles.
Working inside the red zone. Makes the catch. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
I would agree with that. There's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with. And when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter.
19 tight. Ready? Panther 11. Panther 11. Mustang 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Come 19. Come 19. Riggs. Take go.
Back to throw. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw in the coverage too many times, you're going to more interceptions.
Pickup of 17. And that's a Vegas first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And they're going to bring him down at the 36. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Here we go. Shot. 70 tip. Buffalo 18. Hut, hut.
He's going to throw it again. Forced out to his right. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jesse. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Sticking to the air here. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get it back to within 2 possessions. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'd be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25.
The Chargers take over first and 10.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
80, 59. Ready?
They'll air it out on third. No defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. Fourth down coming up.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
And he's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner. Up past the 35. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. This is caught. That's Bowers working downfield. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First and 10, looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Another throw here on second down. Fits it through the middle. And he can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. Give him 24 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now. Hauled in, again it's Bowers. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this first and goal.
4 yards.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders now within one score in the fourth. Gay to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders get it back to within 6.
Chargers 27, Raiders 21.
So just before the 2-minute warning, they're going to try to get it back with this onside kick. And no problem for the Chargers. They cover it up. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Here's Herbert, first and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Chargers leading by 6. Options are open here. It's second and inches. There's a design run. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Now a give right side to Mitchell. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Here's Mitchell again. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Set.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Looking fast as that clock ticks down. First down, and they go right back to him. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. They're going to pass it here. He rolls to his right. Now he takes it. And this is going to get him right up near that first down. He's marked short after a game of 7, 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. We'll go with the design keeper. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Chargers first down. 1st and goal.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Chased out to his right. Raiders closing in. And down he goes. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chargers as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go. Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve is. Miss me, I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could see in the shade. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment. I could provide you with just like a writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Gone. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go. No